Alright, so as it always happens, you know, there's always more than meets the eye whenever there's a drama situation inside of Type Soul, but this one might be the craziest one that we had yet, to be honest, because the stuff that I just got sent, man, it's wicked, I'm not gonna lie, and the stuff that was being sent inside Vanquish's stream, yeah. Let's just say Setro was 100% fired, and he did not want to be let go from the team. But yeah, we'll just be talking about all those screenshots, but here is probably the most important one, the biggest one. The actual message Setro got when he was fired. Now, obviously I'll have to zoom it in because you guys can probably barely see this, but they pinged him and they say, "We appreciate all the work you have done so far on the game, but within a group decision of the owners, so the fucking Doro say of this game, and the development team, we have decided to part ways with you. We are really thankful that you put a lot of effort into the game, but it's not working out well. We decided to move forward on the game without you as the lead developer. The current team remains the same, and your percent will be split between the devs, thus making all the TC developers actually have percent. So the TC developers had no percent pretty much, as they rightfully should have since the start of the game. Reminder, you were supposed to have 20% to work with, rather than splitting it, you'd have to most of it to yourself. So Setro probably had like 15% of the game because he had a total of 20% and was supposed to split it up between other developers and just kept almost all of it to himself, while being heavily greedy when it came to that. Not to mention your situation with your so-called developer. He's talking about Green, his alt account that entire friend group of your friends had access to, causing chaos with specs being handed out left and right, people being added to the admin whitelist, BMing of titles. This is crazy. So basically, Setro was a demon to this fucking game. But regarding Type Soul, hell will still continue as its development, same with its weekly updates. That being said, we wish you the best of luck. You will keep 1% of game revenue as credit if any contributors that I haven't contacted yet. So basically, inside the management server, they pinged them and said, yeah, you were black marketing, you were banning people, you were handing out specs, you were doing some freaky shit. So you're keeping 1% and your 20% is going to everybody else. That's basically what happened. You guys can see he's banned from the server. Now, I don't know what server this is from. It's more than likely the management server, though. You guys can see they just said, this is inside of Vanquish's stream, they said Setro really isn't a scripter. He just did balancing and was talking about the percent when hardly of us got any. This is what they said inside the Discord. They said some of the stuff could be expected as well. Work potentially being faster. Some abilities may be released prior to hell, and balancing will actually have a say. They said right here, Eduardo said this is a major misconception, but Setro never developed anything. I'd say that he actually made 2% of the new content and just commissioned people to do it for him. Setro wasn't a dev, he's just a manager. Like, and then I started trolling because, you know, I wanted to get unbanned. I don't think I'm getting unbanned, especially not after this. I think I might be cooked. I'm not gonna hold you. But this is wicked. This is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. They basically said, we appreciate what you've done, because you can't lie, like, he did revive the game, but at the same time, not paying your developers, BMing titles, like, and they said so much more. So even, there's more than not even listed. Adding people to the whitelist, handing out specs, causing chaos. Yeah, bro. I mean, it makes sense. But to say that he dropped down, you guys can see, this is, he was not happy. He said, everything you said here is straight bullshit. What is this about? It doesn't even make sense, I'm assuming that says. So, yeah, don't ask how I got the screenshot, but just know this is from the management server, Type Soul's management server, where all the developers, owners, and all that are. He was banned from that server, and basically Nova and Eduardo said, you know, he really didn't do much for the game. He probably made only like 2%. He was more of a manager than a developer. And yeah, apparently the game's gonna be good now. Like, the game will have an actual balance team, will have a bunch of other stuff. So basically, just know Setro was cooked. He definitely got fired, and basically this video is the reason why he was fired, because, well, he's just a menace. Let's be honest, we kind of known this from the start. I think they dropped a code, which is funny as fuck. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm not unbanned from the Discord, and because I got a new computer, yeah, I lost my other Discord account, but yeah, it's just, like, kind of fucking crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of crazy. Like, this, all of this, it's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. He was banned from the management server Discord. The game is apparently gonna be in a way better place now. I'm not getting unbanned, which, I mean, the mods probably do hate me. They, like Eduardo literally said, everyone hates you, so I'm not surprised. But yeah, this is wicked. So basically, what he did is not share his percent with other developers, being heavily greedy, not to mention your situation with your so-called developer, all that had an entire friend group of yours had access to, causing chaos of specs being handed out left and right, people being added to the admin whitelist, BMs of titles, and much more. Now, there is much more. Like, obviously, you know, him telling Green to make an alt account so he can be rehired as a developer. He did do a lot. But at the same time, like, he did kind of revive the game, so that's why he's getting 1%. Hey, I mean, game is game. Like, he was banned, bro. He was banned, he was fired, whatever you want to call it, he's gone. Like, Setro is definitely gone from this game. Hopefully the game does get inside a better situation with Nova, Eduardo, and Dave working on it. Because they were kind of already, like, the main workers, let's be honest. But yeah, just hopefully, you know, the balancing team locks in, the game gets balanced, you know, Hakuda gets reworked, because I'm still like, man, I want to play Hakuda, but it's so fucking ass. Like, Vanquished as well. Let's be honest, you can't really compete with it. It's just not in a good state. Q-Tito is still trying to fucking ruining the game. It's just like, you know, some small shit like that. Like, the game is definitely not inside a good state right now, so hopefully this new change does make the game a lot better. I'm hoping that it will. You know, if any developers are watching this, they want to slide me an unban real quick, you know, I probably won't change my ways, so, shit. If I was a developer, I'm not unbanning me either, so I don't really care. But, you know, just know, Type Soul might be back, man. We might get some new stuff soon. We might get some new reses that they actually released before Hellverse. So Setro was saying that we're not going to get anything before Hellverse comes out. Just a bunch of kind of like bullshit. I'm not going to lie. So we'll kind of just have to wait and see. But just know, Setro was not happy about this. Like, you can see right here, bro he wasn't happy about it. So, I mean, he was definitely fired. But it's whatever, man. He needed to be done. You guys read that fucking message. You guys can pause it and read it if you truly desire. But you can read it, bro. Like, he needed to be fired. He was causing chaos inside the dev team. He was, like, he was just bad. Okay? Now I'm a yak for 8 minutes, so, you know, we're gonna be talking about random bullshit because I need this 8 minutes. Because I don't make my drama videos 8 minutes. So, Vanquish, bro, you gotta start responding to my DMs. And Nova, I don't like you anymore. You know why? Because you said I can't get unbanned, you know? Really fucking mean. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to be unbanned from the game. I'm your, like, #1 supporter. I do so much for the game. Look at this. Like, the community would have had no clue that he was fired, but no, I'm the voice of the people. Now they know. I don't know what else to talk about, so I'm gonna just start saying the same word, like, over and over again. Yeah. But it is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. Him being fired is probably the best thing that could happen to this game. I don't even know what to talk about anymore, so... Vanquish is probably still live streaming if you're watching this video. Go watch Vanquish. We hit the 8-minute mark. That's all I asked for. But yeah, unban me from the game, please. Or the Discord. And my main account. Because I had some drip on there. And, like, my fit's kinda ass on this account. But yeah, I'll see you guys inside the next video. Peace.